Cliff the Dark Knight, Dallas caught Martavis Bryant, possible reunion.
Whoa.
At this point, yeah. You know what? At this point,
When this happened? It had to be what? Today? Yesterday? Hey.
had to have been. At this point, yeah. We need an outside receiver. Can't be any worse than Van Jefferson and Quez Watkins and Marquez Callaway and Denzel Mims.
That can't be any worse.
He didn't do anything in the XFL. Obviously, didn't do anything with Dallas, but screw it.
But is that
Bring
the
him in.
You just said all these plays. You was like, yo, he do it there, he do it there. Could that be telling?
What?
If he didn't do it at those places?
Oh, yeah, trust me. I think he's washed, but screw it. I don't care. Bring him in. For all the reasons you talked about Claypool going to the Bills.
I swear I was
Let's bring Martavis back. And we got Russ. And I think it'd be a different story if Kenny was still here.
Yeah.
And if it was like Kenny Fields competition, young quarterbacks. We got Russ. He could
Oh,
handle.
man. Oh, man.
He could handle whatever.
Hey, but bro.
He ain't stressing about it.
Bro. I mean, I'm scared.
About what?
The other guy.
Who?
Does he need that in his life right now?
Who?
The other guy.
AB.
No. Who's the other? Who's the receiver?
Pickens.
Yeah. Do I want any? Do I want it around it? Do I? That's the Juju. This wasn't that. It was way different.
We haven't heard from Martavis in a minute. I don't know what vibes he's on.
I don't either.
He might be a completely different person.
He very well could be. I just don't know. So I'm just asking a question. Yeah. I felt like it was appropriate though. Yeah. Because we still are trying to make
Martavis
sure.
has no leg to stand on in terms of talking about himself being like a franchise receiver, talking down anyone else in the receiver room.
Come on, bro. We say
He
that.
can't be doing that.
Listen, we say that, but you've not been. You haven't
XFL
been
and
in
was
some
on
of
the
these.
practice squad with Dallas.
Listen, Deke. At this level, some of these people, bro, like, you just never know. Okay, you just never know. All right, and he'll be coming back home.
He should be learning from Pickens.
See, now
Pickens could teach him a thing or two.
That's how you get people in trouble. That comment right there, that could definitely just that could rub everything wrong. You feel me? Yeah. It's like, yo, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna grow together as a unit. Not, hey, you can learn from him. That just sound real.
I just know we need an outside receiver, and Martavis is what 6'4", 6'5", and back in the day he was blazing fast. I don't know about now.
Yeah. Because he never got off of their practice squad. So that's the unfortunate part. We can't see any fresh NFL tape. You know that's my dog. I like him.
I don't care. Bring him in.
Yeah.
If we're not going to trade for DK Metcalf or Cortland Sutton, we need someone in here.
Yeah. Like I said, off the strength of that's the homie, definitely bring him in. And on the strength of what he got in trouble for had zero to do with anything that's negative now. All right. So I think that could also be a benefit. But in terms of actual production, I'm with you. I wouldn't say washed. I would just say that, he's towards the back end of that football lifeline. And we trying to figure out
that's a very nice way.
What's going on with it, man? Because when you think about it, it's like,
he's
yo,
on the back half. Come on.
Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that, bro.
Does he have a stat in the NFL over the last 5 years?
Don't do me like that. This is why I said on the back half, because you don't know just yet. I remember a Lorenzo Alexander being on the brink of retirement after Washington with the Redskins. He goes up to Buffalo. It has the resurgence of all resurgence, Pro Bowl, back-to-back, big contract, double-digit sack dude, multiple years. We were all looking like, yo, this is not the same dude that played special teams for the first 10 years of his career and never really got on the field. You come up in the right situation, it just clicked, everything works. So all I'm saying is stranger things have happened because Tay has put out hot take before. It's just been a while since we've had another banger, So that's what I says on the back half.
He's got to be what, 32, 33?
Yeah, if I'm 36,
32.
Yeah.
It's over.
He's on the back end.
It's
like, yo, if this is your last ditch, this would be it. But this is also if we would even be interested. I don't know.
We're not.
I
just wouldn't care if we did. I'd just be like, all right, cool, whatever. At this rate, this is how we're handling the receiver room. Why not?
This is very true. Like I said, it felt really much, very similar to the Claypool. It was like, all right, I get it. The difference is Claypool was on an active, whereas Tay's been on practice squad, and XFL. Now, do you hold the lack of production in the XFL against them also now?
Yeah, you're supposed to be the best receiver in that league.
I low key feel the same way. I'm like, bro,
And you weren't even close to being the best receiver on your team.
On
You
your
were like
team,
the fourth
yeah.
or fifth best receiver.
Yeah.
There were no names out producing you.
yeah. And then you were in
Like,
Dallas all of pretty much last year on P Squad, and they never felt good enough about your situation or that you moved up enough to get on an active, even on the special teams. So
They needed some receiver
They
help.
did, and that's the part where it's just like, if you can't contribute special teams wise, you can't contribute, enough to get up on this roster when we need you. Now we're trying to figure out, well, what is the purpose of actually bringing you here? Is it just for the headline, or do we think that you could beat out one of these guys that are currently here? And I think that that's, the other way that, in terms of the team, that's how they're going to look at it. Like I said, personally, I'm like, yo, that's my dog. Bring him back. Bring him home. Bring him home.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like the Steelers are making moves for headlines. Just
I
for
would
the sake
agree.
of making headlines. We've never
Yeah.
been that way, but especially now with how last couple seasons have won it, us cleaning house and saying we're getting really serious about trying to get back to being Super Bowl contenders. We're not trying to sign people just to do it and be entertaining.
Because I'm just like, I'm looking at the names that we currently have. It's like, yeah, would his big frame be different? Sure. But I don't feel like it moves the needle one way or the other in that room, even if he were to beat one of those guys out, just because we haven't seen actual in-game production over the past however many years it's been from an NFL standpoint. So once again, it's just like, in terms of what we're going to need, it's like, no, we need more. But in terms of options, that's the other part. You ain't got a lot of options.